It's been a few years that I'm using Blender as my main 3D software, and during these years I've had these thoughts of learning Cinema 4D or Maya every now and then. But the truth is that Blender is actually enough for most 3D artists. Take Cinema 4D for example. Cinema 4D, when paired with render engines like Chroma or Octane or Redshift, produces stunning results with minimal effort. For example, this animation, which was a practice of mine during the time I was obsessed with learning Cinema 4D. It was rendered with Chroma using Chroma textures. And all I did was adding a background and an area light. And that's it. And it just looks beautiful. But honestly, after using Blender for so long, I just can't wrap my head around the interface of Cinema 4D. Blender is just so straightforward and simple, and everything's just where it should be. And of course I have to mention that Blender is completely free, but you already knew that, right? Or Maya for that matter. Yes, the renders coming out of Maya paired with Arnold is just so much more realistic than Blender could ever do. But the moment I opened up Maya in my friend's PC, I was just so overwhelmed with the interface that I just quit immediately. So I thought to myself, mastering Blender just makes so much more sense than learning a new software from scratch. This way I can at least say that I've mastered a software, which I haven't yet, because Blender has so much to offer. The thing about Blender is that you can never get results like you can get with Maya or Cinema 4D, but you can get pretty close. And for me as a freelancer, that's just enough. Now it's a different story if you want to work in a big studio and be serious about what you're doing. I mean, they will laugh at you if you show up with a Blender portfolio, right? You're gonna need to learn industry standard softwares like Maya or 3ds Max or ZBrush or Nuke or maybe even Houdini. If you want to work in a VFX studio, for example, you're gonna have to learn Nuke. After Effects just not gonna cut it for you. If you want to be a serious character designer, for example, designing characters for AAA games, you're gonna have to learn ZBrush and pair it with Maya. That's just the way it is. But working as a freelance CGI artist, Blender will get the job done. And it will get the job done pretty well, if you ask me. Of course, if you know how to use it properly. Again, it's a little bit of a different story if you want to be specialized in cartoon style animations. The industry standard is still Maya and ZBrush, but Blender was actually made for this type of animations. You can get amazing results just by using Blender. Like if you've seen Blender open movies, they just look stunning. And this is where Blender really shines, in cartoon style animations. You can model and sculpt your character, rig it, animate it, texture it, add hair and clothes, create the environment around it, and finally render it all in Blender. You still need a software like DaVinci Resolve or maybe Premiere Pro for post-production, of course. But this is what Blender was actually made to do. Blender's grease pencil tool is also a game changer for 2D 3D hybrid animations, something that other softwares lack. Again, for designing game assets, Maya is still the industry standard. But game assets is one more thing that Blender is actually really good at. Of course, again, Blender is not enough on its own. You're gonna need a software like Substance 3D Painter, for example, to texture the assets. Blender has texture painting built in, but it's just nowhere near what Substance 3D Painter can do, you know. It's just like comparing Blender's sculpting tool to something like ZBrush, which is the industry standard. And if you want to be a game asset designer, you can actually work for big studios and AAA games just by using Blender and Substance 3D Painter. A lot of game assets these days for big games are actually modeled in Blender. Now, when it comes to modeling, I think Blender is just the best tool out there, period. Like, if you're even a Cinema 4D user, I suggest modeling in Blender and then transporting your objects into Cinema 4D for your later whatever you want to do with them. Blender just has the most straightforward and the overall best modeling tools compared to any 3D software I've ever used. With features like geometry nodes that only Houdini offers, or the upcoming SDF modeling tools, Blender is just continuously evolving, making it the best modeling tool available right now. And this is another department that Blender really shines in, both in hard surface and soft surface modeling. Blender is truly the jack of all trades, master of none compared to other 3D softwares. If you want to be a specialist in a specific workflow, I can't really suggest Blender. Like, if you want to be a VFX artist, learn Maya and pair it with Arnold and Nuke, or even Cinema 4D respectively. If you want to be a character designer, learn ZBrush and pair it with Maya again. If motion graphics and advertising visual production is your piece of cake, then just go straight for Cinema 4D, no questions asked. There is just no better way of presenting a product than using Cinema 4D paired with Octane or Redshift. The results just look amazing, and that's what you want when you're presenting a product. You want it to look amazing. But if you're a freelance 3D artist, like I am, and you do whatever the client throws at you, Blender is just simply the best choice you got. It's free, very user-friendly, versatile, and it has all the tools built in. But if I'm being honest, Blender is not enough on its own. Whether you're rendering single frame images, you're gonna need a photo manipulating app like Photoshop or Lightroom. Or if you render animations, you're gonna need a post-production software like Premiere Pro or DaVinci Resolve. Or if you just signed a contract for a VFX project, you're gonna need a compositing software like After Effects or Nuke. And if you're texture painting, you're gonna need Substance 3D Painter, alright? I know Blender has all of these tools built in, but they're just not good enough for a straightforward workflow. But for me, Blender is the center of them all. And 99% of my time is spent using Blender. At the end of the day, Blender is an incredible tool that can handle any aspect of 3D production. It's free, user-friendly, straightforward, and packed with powerful features that make it a great choice for freelancers and independent artists like me. But while Blender tries to do everything, it doesn't always do it the best. Industry standard softwares like Maya, ZBrush, or Cinema 4D still outperform Blender in specific areas. And if you're looking forward to work in a big studio, you're gonna need to learn those tools, alright? That being said, for a freelancer like me who needs a versatile all-in-one solution, Blender is just the perfect choice. Sure, I still rely on other softwares for specific tasks, but Blender remains the core of my workflow. So is Blender enough? It depends on your goals. If you want to specialize and work in high-end studios, you're gonna need more than just Blender. But if you're a freelancer or just a 3D enthusiast, Blender is hands down the best tool you can have. So that's it for today. Thanks a lot for watching. If you find this video helpful, you can let me know down in the comments. Do you think Blender is enough? And what software do you use? And don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next videos.